Hello. Yes, French name. It is a French name, Anaïs. It should be sexy. But I grew up in America, so most people called me Anus. So if you can't pronounce it, just call me Anus, because that's what most guys want from me. So genuinely, I sometimes even get the emoji with anal. Which guys, you know, I mean, it kind of works. Except I've not done anal yet. Anyways, I am, yeah, hello. Oh, someone, I thought they were waving at me. They are not, they're just getting pizza. That's cool. I'm from Seattle. That's, yeah, the accent, yeah. Oh, you like Seattle, that's cool. Does everyone know about Seattle? It's like the home of Twilight. Yes, yeah, you seem like a Twilight girly. Grey's Anatomy and 50 Shades of Grey. So horny, depressed people. That's me. And I moved to London about like 4 years ago after watching Pride and Prejudice and Bridget Jones' Diary. Yeah, so naturally, I thought I was going to meet the love of my life over here. But it turns out that not all British men are written by women. Which is like very disappointing. It is very disappointing, especially because then when I was living here, Bridgerton came out. Any Bridgerton fans in the crowd? Woo! Are you single? Yeah, I knew it. Any guys who are single who haven't seen Bridgerton? Is there any you haven't seen it and you're single? Yeah, that makes sense. Because that's like easiest way I think to get somebody is to get into Bridgerton. Bridgerton I really liked. For those who don't know, it's like kind of, you know, old-timey, sexy, lots of sex appeal. There's one of the characters at the very beginning. He goes, "I burn for you," in like the first series. And I thought I was going to get stuff like that. I ended up just getting WID text with an X at the end. Because British people like to put X's at the end of their texts. Which I find actually super helpful because it like lets me know what I'm going to be in the future. That's right. Why are you eyeing me? I think single's been great. I love being single. Because otherwise I just end up getting ghosted. But I think ghosting is worse than murder, because at least with murder you get closure. And if you think I'm being dramatic right now, like, I am a white girl, so I have nothing really to complain about, but I'm also American, which means I have the confidence to complain about absolutely everything going on in my life. Yeah. I've been really depressed lately as well. Any depressed girlies in here? I like that no one's like there's one woo, thank you for the woo, and you're just like, I don't want to admit it. It's okay. Depressed girlies are like where it's at. Like guys in the crowd, you think depressed girls are hot. Don't lie to me. They are hot. There was no woo. I'm a little disappointed in you guys. I'm disappointed in you. I don't know why I picked you, I just thought it'd be fun. I've been depressed lately, and so I've stopped doing background checks on my dates so that at least my parents won't think I've killed myself, which I think is pretty cool. I'm still alive, you know what I mean? Like, it's fine. Oh, bless me, thank you. My poor mother who's gonna watch this later and be like, I sent her over there for what? It gets worse. My type is like, okay, so you know how sometimes you have types of like what you are attracted to, and then there's also the type of what you attract. I feel like you get me. I attract serial killers, like vibes. Like, I don't know if they're actually a serial killer, but okay, because I'm from Seattle, right? Who's the big serial killer from Seattle?
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy. There we go, we're practicing. Ted Bundy, and his type was brunettes with their hair parted down the middle. True story. Oh yeah. Luckily I wasn't really like around at that time, so I'm young, killing it. But not really. But I just feel like if I ended up going on a date with a serial killer and I figured it out, like, I'd be so offended. Like, what are you talking about? That there are other girls, you know, who look just like me? I'm like, what? Because, like, okay, it's one thing if it's a passion kill, right? Like, that's kind of sexy. Yeah, you get it. It's kind of hot. Like, it's a little bit sexy. Like, he's chosen me. And then it's also, like, it means he's also feminist because my name is going to be trending on Twitter. But if he's a serial killer, his name is trending on Twitter. That's not very feminist. I cannot support that. If you're gonna be concerned, we'll continue being concerned. I also have attracted a pedophile before. Yeah. It was really cool because he was like really into 14-year-olds. And you're probably thinking, what did you do when you found out? Well, I fucked him because I'm a hero, because I played 14 in the bedroom, okay? I made sure no 14-year-olds were getting fucked, okay? And I think at this point I need to get hired by the Crown, because Prince Andrew definitely, it's a great business opportunity, can you imagine? I'm like, I'm just 14. I'm just thinking, it's a cost of living crisis, guys. It's also why I swallow, you know, it's really, I do, because free protein, you know? But what do you mean? What do you mean I'm gonna just hold it in my mouth? Like, how do I communicate I'm going to the toilet, like it's just not sexy, and post-nut clarity, I know it exists, okay, guys? I want you to still find me hot and fuck me later. And then, what else? I was in a situationship. We're oversharing here. This is the moment. I was in a situationship. Has anyone been in a situationship? Woo? Yeah. Can I get a raise of hands of someone who doesn't know what a situationship is? Great. I'm gonna explain it to you. Perfect. You're my fave. Okay. So quickly, it's when you're dating someone, but you're not dating someone, but you guys are basically exclusive, but you're not exclusive. Like, he could go fuck someone else, and you could go fuck someone else, but you're not gonna go fuck someone else because you're basically in love with him, but he views you more like a fleshlight. And he's kind of looking around to see somebody else, but you're like sticking around because you think the more you fuck him, the more he's gonna fall in love with you. And so you stick around, you go on dates, but they're not really dates, but you call them dates because in your delusional mind, you guys are going on dates. And he compliments you sometimes, but he breadcrumbs you a lot. You meet his friends, you meet his family, and you keep fucking him, and you keep thinking, oh my god, this is my man, and it's kind of embarrassing because sometimes you post him on Instagram, like hard launching him, and he's like, what the fuck was that? And you're like, oh, I don't know. And then one day out of the blue, he just ends things with you, and you start crying, and he goes, why are you crying? We were just fucking. And I'm like, oh, I thought it was a little bit more than fucking. And then he gaslights you into thinking it was never a relationship. Yeah? What? Yeah? Did you get that? Did you get that? Yeah? No? What? Sounds like an instigator of one of them. What? Those happen? Yeah. No. I watched Bridgerton. You don't yet, so you can't use that one. Well, try again, buddy. This is why you're single. Keep hopping on the horse until the horse rides away with you. That was a horrible metaphor. But anyways, I was in this situation and I thought the smart thing at the end of it was to stay friends with them. Yeah, because I'm a mature girl. I was like, let's stay friends. It's okay, it's the past. We're talking about it presently, but it was the past. I hung out with him, and you know when you hang out with your friends, you talk about sex. So he was like seeing this new girl, and he's like, oh my god, this new girl, like she gives the best head I've ever had in my life. And I was like, I used to give you head. But out loud I was like, nice bro, like that's so fucking sick. But you know, usually that would bring you down. That would bring you down. You'd be like, oh my god, this is horrible. But I went home, I bought a dildo, I watched a lot of porn, and I practiced, okay? I did, this is true. I really practiced. I practiced so hard. And then I entered my slut era, and I practiced more on real, all sizes, you know? And then I true story, made a guy see God once with my head. And earlier in the night, he said he was an atheist, so it must have been shocking for him. But I do think it confirms the theory that God is a woman and that woman is me. Thank you. Because like God, Jesus had what, like 12 disciples? I have more than 12 guys' numbers on my phone. And we've all been waiting for the second coming, and I've only come twice. That was great timing. She's like, punchline, beep. Thank you. And I ended up, but it didn't detract me from dating. I still ended up dating after this horrible circumstance. And it's really fun because I like to talk about star signs on dates. I'm a big star signs girly because guys like to bring up cryptocurrency on dates. So like we're both talking about fake shit. You just see if they're like willing to take in your bad shit as well. And then also they love to talk about body counts. Everyone loves to talk about body counts. They're always like, what's your body count? I'm like, I never know how to respond to that question because I don't know how many of them were consensual. I mean, one dude was like, kill me. I'm kidding. I'm joking. It's kind of awkward to bring up sexual assault in a comedy show, so I think I'm just going to move on, which is ironically the thing that most guys say to me when I bring up my sexual assault stories. Anyway, so moving on. I ended up going on a date with a bisexual guy. Has anyone dated a bisexual guy before? Anyone bisexual in this crowd? Yes, bisexual girlies, let's go. Yes, let's go. I'm also bisexual, so it was like a really fun thing. I love bisexual guys. They're so great. They've got a skincare routine. You don't have to force it upon them. It comes with it. They're so gay that they're gonna hold your hand in public. Sorry. They're so gay, they're gonna communicate their feelings with you. But they are straight enough that they will want to fuck you, but gay enough to make you come. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's really great. And I was bisexual too, so I was like, we're gonna have foursomes, threesomes, we're gonna be the coolest couple. It's a shame we're both jealous people, so it didn't work. Did not happen. And then I tried to label things, and he's a musician, so I thought he would love labels. Wrong. And it was really confusing because like we stayed friends. Once again, I was like, let's stay friends! Let's stay friends and fall in love! Because I keep watching like One Day, that just came on Netflix. Yeah, heartbreaking, but also at the same time I was like, can that be me? But do I have to wait 20 years? But anyways, stayed friends with him, and we would get up to things that, like for example, I would swallow his future children. And I was like, that's a bit mixed signal-y, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to partake in raising the kids, you know what I mean? So I decided to swallow. And I was just like, it's a bit of mixed signals, you know? Because he was like, we're friends. And I was like, do all your friends do this for you? I feel like I'm another category of friend. Anyways, that ended horribly, as you might have imagined. So then I went back into my slut era. I'm a big Eras girly. I love the Eras. I'm a Taylor Swift girly as well. Any Taylor Swift fans in the crowd? No? Does anyone have tickets and they want to give it to me? No? Okay. I'm into it just because like I like the idea of eras like in my life. So like I've had my slut era. I've had like I'm broke but I act like I'm rich era. I've had I'm killing it in a comedy show era, and I've had also like guys stare at me blank face like you sir era, loads of eras. What era do you think you're in? Country to country. That sounded like cunt to country. Yeah, I was like cunt to cunt. Yes. What era do you think you're in? Rich bitch? Okay, let's be friends. Because she didn't say she was broke in that one. What era do you think you're in? Because I feel like this is Emily in Paris era. Wait, what?
London doing drama school era.
Oh, okay, you're in drama school. I also went to drama school. I'm not going to make it. So, yeah, you're so welcome. Actually, I wasn't going to talk about this, but I like to say I'm an up and coming actor, and not a failed one because my parents still financially support me, even though I don't have an agent. I'm here, so that's explaining a lot of things. Yeah, I know people on Netflix, not me. Let's go. Anyways, but I'm in my don't care era at the end of the day. I don't care. Or as my therapist likes to say, the meds have finally started working. Yeah, I'm actually not on medication. That was, I got prescribed anti-anxiety meds, but then I became too anxious to take the anti-anxiety meds. Because I don't know if you know, it comes with like a little pamphlet of reading information, and I'm a reader, okay? I'm a reader. I love to read. I don't care how small. I don't care about size, guys. I don't. Single men in the crowd, I don't. as long as you can work it. Anyways, I was like reading it, and one of the things that says the side effect is sexual dysfunction. Now, guys in the crowd probably go, yeah, that's scary. I would, I already, yeah, scary vibes. As a girl, I didn't really know what it meant, so I didn't fuck with it. Found out later it just means it's more difficult to come. And I was like trying to decide, would I rather be happy or would I rather come? And I chose to come. So that was the decision. And then I was on the pill, and I went off the pill because I heard it kind of makes your fucking hormones go insane, which it described a lot of my early 20s. I put it on the pill. So I went off the pill, and then I thought, fuck it, let's raw dog everything. Do you know what I mean? So I stopped having guys wear condoms during sex, which is really easy in London, by the way. Guys just go, I don't have any. And you're like, great, let's fuck? Or they're like, they don't even offer it. They don't even know what a condom is. They're like, condom? Like, I don't know if anyone's seen The Traitors, but that guy was like, elusive? What's elusive? It's like, condom? What's a condom? Like, no one knows what a condom is in London. So I was like, easy, raw dogging it fully. So I had sex with 3 different guys in 1 month, thinking it was going to be this Mamma Mia moment. Turns out you just get gonorrhea. Gonorrhea, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? And so, in the end, I really I wanted him to burn for me, but I burned for him. And that's been me. I've been Anna East. Thank you guys. Happy Valentine!